Okay. Dear friends of Light Channel Italy, we're here today in Germany, and here with us is Anna. Anna has been participating with us to some meetings here in TWE. First of all, tell us, Anna, how did you come to know this meeting? How did you get to know about TWE?
Well, 3 weeks ago we were in the church in Steinau and we met Melbourne and Priscilla. And
which are the leaders of this
yes.
institution, okay.
And they invited us to go to them. They told us about their medical missionary work, and then they wrote an email saying that this week is a seminar. I didn't know the topic. I didn't also know anything that Standish would be here, so I just believed them that it would be good and just came spontaneously.
How much did you know about medical missionary work before then you were coming here?
I didn't know anything. I didn't know something like this would exist. A sister from the church in Hanau, she told me that there is some doctor who is doing medical missionary work. I just heard it and that was everything I know, and then here Melbourne and Priscilla explained how it worked, and I know only for 3 weeks now concrete things about it.
So it's only 3 weeks that you actually know about this place, and that you actually know about what is medical missionary work. Did you know before what is self-supporting work?
No.
So it's only 3 weeks that you know what is self-supporting work?
I know some, I don't know if I can call them independent work or self-supporting, but I know some who are printing things, but I never came in contact with self-supporting, the term, the name of it. It's the first time I heard about it.
So tell us, because it's a fresh experience from you, how do you feel to this first impact with the medical missionary works and self-supporting institutions?
I'm feeling very good. I think here's a very good atmosphere because the people here are very close to the Bible. They are trying to do as much as they can. And this is what I don't see so much in the churches. And here it's like more intensive, and I really like it. The Bible studying, and it's very good for me.
So tell us about your own personal experience. You mentioned to me the fact that recently you've been kind of developing your personal understanding of spirituality. And how did this happen, and what did help you to do that?
With my faith?
With your faith, with your lifestyle generally?
It was my mother very early told me about this when she became Adventist, and I think it was 2 years ago that I wanted to have a more intensive relationship to God, because I felt I was in the world, and I felt I don't have this protection. Something is missing, and I wanted to learn more about Him and to communicate more with Him. And with the help of my grandmother and my mother, we studied Daniel, the book of Daniel, and Revelation, but especially Daniel very much. And now it just went on this 2 years, and the last Sabbath I was baptized. And I think now it's will be more progressive.
What do you mean by the last Sabbath? The last Sabbath of that meetings?
The last Sabbath.
Or this last Sabbath? Mm-hmm. So you're just baptized last Sabbath?
Yes.
You got a 1 week old new member here.
A baby.
Wonderful, yeah. So that's a new experience for you, like a new beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, and so what are your plans for the future right now? Because you have many opportunities now in front of you. What would you love to do?
I don't make any plans. I will take it as it will come, as God will lead it for me. I wanted to go to university to study either medicine or biochemistry, but it didn't work out. So I'm thinking about now going to do math, because right now I can't do missionary work. I would really like to do it, but there are some circumstances that don't allow it. So I want to wait now. Maybe math is the thing God wants me to do. I don't know. I will watch and see how it will develop. But then I really would like to do missionary work. We're doing with my mother missionary work, like giving to people like flyers about the Three Angels message, but not so intensive like I would do as a missionary.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And what would you counsel to young people of your age? Now, how old you are?
19.
You're 19.
Yes.
The 19-year-old, and I can see a mature understanding of spirituality and taking life decisions, taking choices for baptism, and trying to follow the Lord. What would you like to say to the young people out there, especially to Adventists of second generation, let's call them, you know, kids of Adventists which are being born in Adventist families, and they kind of search their identity and they search their understanding of spirituality, but being adopted somehow, being born in this culture of Adventism, sometimes we as second generation Adventists, we kind of don't know where to stand in making our own decisions, because maybe our parents, which were first generation Adventists, they needed to fight with themselves and the world to take a identity, and we are born in this identity, but we cannot appreciate it. So what would you like to say to them?
First I have to say I was not born into it. My mother came and then I came too, but we also both have had to fight for it. But I would say, because maybe I also grew up with it, that you need to concentrate on learn by yourself, not only to get from your parents the information and, oh, it's like this, okay, I will do that, but you have to study it on yourself and go deep and really know to stand very very secure in your position of the belief, and don't look at the others, how other are not doing those things you are, and thinking, oh, maybe it's okay if I would just, don't know, for girls wearing short skirts, everyone is doing it, maybe it's not so bad, maybe it's okay in our time, but you have to think about what Jesus really wants you to do and not look at the others. Study by yourself and not to search your own
wishes, desires.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so it's a very serious message, and I hope that our viewers, especially ladies in this case, as you mentioned, may be appreciating this, and that everybody of us may be taking seriously the matter. I usually refer to the aspect as being seriously involved into the development. Once a preacher was asked, is salvation easy or difficult? And he answered, salvation is neither easy and neither difficult. It's an issue of seriousness. It's a serious matter. So what is lacking usually today in this generation is the fact of being able to appreciate serious matters and being able to develop them in their lives. So I hope our viewers have been blessed from in this interview, and we want to greet in this case Anna, because she is living today, and we wish you all the best in the development of your life in the character that God would want you to have.